Hi, John.
Hey.
Thanks for helping my project.
Sure, sure.
Could you say a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, my name's John Kirchner. Lived here in Southeast Texas all my life. Very familiar with the Johnson Space Center and have been down a couple times to visit.
And you're a sailboat captain and instructor?
Yeah, that's my retired job. So I take people out to play and get paid to do it.
Keep us safe.
Oh, maybe that too.
Yeah. Well, did you know that NASA's planning to send astronauts back to the moon?
I did.
What do you think about it?
It mixed emotions. I know it's a huge expense. However, especially living in the area, recognize the things that we know as a result of the first moon project and all the things that have followed and how they're kind of interwoven into our world today. I know it was a huge expense, but there are things that we benefit from now that are a result of that ingenuity, research, and so forth. So it's a lot of money. We don't have a lot of money. However, there are benefits from spending money sometimes. Does that make sense?
It does, but I was just, cause and effect.
Mm-hmm.
Does going to the moon cause us to innovate, or do the people who innovate go to the moon?
The minds that innovate need a project, I guess is the way I'd explain that. Because in history, and that's one of the things I did, I taught history, innovations were a result of different things throughout time, whether it was, you just mentioned before we click play, but exploration, whether it be on our planet, in the oceans, or beyond the earth, but also diseases that came up, that it was in need, and so there was tremendous amount of effort and money put into those projects to come up with solutions to a need. So the space projects inspires innovation, just like other focused projects can inspire innovation. Is that
fair? Makes sense. Yeah. You got to have the challenge to innovate to get over it.
Right.
Whenever you think about where humanity might be in 200 years, do you think we're still only on the Earth at that point? Or do you think people are on the Earth and living their lives on the moon and Mars and big space cities and stuff like that?
I'm not the big idea guy, so I'm more of the realist and the practical person. So if I had to commit one way or the other, I would say we're still on Earth. However, I know that we have people that live in space now.
Oh, that's true.
Not on any kind of constant or viable way, but knowing that, I wouldn't rule out the possibility of the moon being colonized because of innovations that I just can't imagine at this point.
Now, you like to explore, you're a sailor. Would you take a trip to go to space if you had the opportunity?
I don't think I would. First, I'm scared of heights, so and I just don't think that I would. It's not something that interests me, I guess. I'm interested in the things that they do as a result. But if you asked me if I wanted to climb Mount Kilimanjaro, I'd say no to that as well. So it's not. It's really not a fear. It's just not something that I'm not interested in or put the time in to. Yes.
That makes sense. I mean, you like to sail in Galveston, maybe in the Caribbean, but that doesn't mean
there might be other parts of the world that I might not at all be interested in, like Antarctica or something like that. Yeah.
Well, John, thank you so much for your time.
Sure.
I really appreciate getting your reviews.
Yep.